The verb comprendre means to understand. This is actually why it sounds a lot like the English verb comprehend, which has a similar but more specific meaning. These are the present tense forms of comprendre in the indicative mood. Je comprends. Tu comprends. Il comprend. Elle comprend. On comprend. Nous comprenons. Vous comprenez. Ils comprennent. Elles comprennent. Now, since comprendre is an irregular RE verb, let's compare these forms with those of a regular RE verb, mordre, which means to bite. Mordre follows the regular pattern of present tense indicative endings for RE verbs. We take its stem by removing the RE ending from the infinitive, which leaves us with M-O-R-D. And then we add the appropriate ending from the pattern, or no ending in the case of the third person singular. With comprendre, it's not that simple. Although the je, tu, and third person singular forms follow the regular pattern by adding a regular ending to the stem, the other forms do not. The nous and vous forms remove the D from the stem, and then add the regular RE endings. Meanwhile, the third-person plural forms don't just remove the D from the stem, they replace it with another N. So, because of these differences from the regular conjugation pattern demonstrated by mordre, comprendre is irregular in the present tense indicative mood. These are the imparfait forms of comprendre in the indicative mood. Je comprenais. Tu comprenais. Il comprenait. Elle comprenait. On comprenait. Nous comprenions. Vous compreniez. Il comprenait. Elle comprenait. For a regular RE verb such as mordre, you simply add the imparfait endings to the stem, just like we did with the present tense endings. With comprendre, on the other hand, you first remove the letter D from the stem, and then add the imparfait endings. This is the case with every imparfait form of comprendre. So, in the indicative mood, just as with the present tense, comprendre has irregular forms in the imparfait. But, unlike with the present tense, you don't keep the full stem for the je, tu, and third-person singular forms, and you don't add an extra N in the third-person plural. Keep that in mind. These are the passé simple forms of comprendre. Je compris. Tu compris. Il comprit. Elle comprit. On comprit. Nous comprîmes. Vous comprîtes. Ils comprirent. Elles comprirent. Comprendre has irregular forms in the passé simple, and as usual, they involve shortening the verb stem before adding the usual conjugated endings. As you can see, with the regular verb mordre, you keep the entire stem of the verb and then add the passé simple ending. With comprendre, you first remove the letters E and D from the stem, and then you add the passé simple ending. These are the futur simple forms of comprendre. Je comprendrai. Tu comprendras. Il comprendra. Elle comprendra. On comprendra. Nous comprendrons. Vous comprendrez. Ils comprendront. Elles comprendront. In the futur simple tense, comprendre actually has regular forms. Just like with the regular verb mordre, you remove the RE ending from the infinitive to get the stem, and then add the appropriate futur simple ending. You don't modify the stem in any way. It's as simple as that. These are the present tense forms of comprendre in the subjunctive mood. Je comprenne. Tu comprennes. Ils comprennent. elles comprennent, on comprenne, nous comprenions, vous compreniez, ils comprennent, elles comprennent. The present tense forms of comprendre are also irregular in the subjunctive mood. As usual, with a regular RE verb like mordre, you take the stem and add the appropriate ending. With comprendre, once again we're changing the stem by removing the letter D. From here, you do one of two things. For the je, tu, and both third-person forms, you replace the letter D with an N, and then add the subjunctive ending. For the nous and vous forms, you just add the subjunctive ending without the extra N. A good way to remember these irregular forms is to keep in mind that you replace the D with an N when the subjunctive ending begins with an E, but you just remove the D when the subjunctive ending begins with an I. These are the imparfait forms of comprendre in the subjunctive mood. Je compris, tu compris, il compris, elle compris, on compris, nous comprisions, vous comprissiez, ils compris, elles compris. With the regular RE verb mordre, you add the subjunctive imparfait ending to the full stem. Meanwhile, with comprendre, you remove the letters E and D from the stem and then add the ending. These are the forms of comprendre in the conditional mood. Je comprendrai, tu comprendrais, il comprendrait, elle comprendrait, on comprendrait. Nous comprendrions, vous comprendriez, il comprendrait, elle comprendrait. Comprendre has regular forms in the conditional mood. Add the conditional ending to the stem, just like with the regular verb mordre. As you can see, in both the futur simple and present tense conditional, each of the conjugated forms of comprendre is regular. In addition, the first three forms in the present tense indicative, the je, tu, and third-person singular forms, are regular as well. All other conjugated forms of comprendre are irregular, so you need to memorize them. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to learn more about the French language, check out our free online course at www.lamadou.com.